Yo, what's up guys, it's Gory here from the Pixel Perfect channel, and today we are starting again with the same idea. We have a lot bigger range of vision on the light tower, and we can see so much stuff. We can have so much wood here. We have amazing setup. So it would be a crime to not do a video about it, even though we just finished. But yeah, I hope that we can get a lot better run than this last one. This looks great, amazing setup, holy. Wood for the left side, wood for the bottom side, and stone for the right side. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, I'll just do a time lapse again and we'll see how our setup goes. So yeah, it's me from the future, and I came to talk about the setup and again go through all the things that I wanted to get in here. So first of all, focus on the wood production, then focus on the stone production, then focus on the planks for the ballistas, then focus on the stone slabs, stone bricks for the beacons, then spam as many ballistas to survive, then discover the enemy base, and actually even before discovering enemy base you need to place hidden spikes to survive, because those enemies are just so hard to deal with in that amount, and the splash damage just makes it so much easier. And so the plan is, after getting to the enemy base, you just build ballistas in front of the base, so they shoot the armored targets, and then the hidden spikes deal normal damage, not reduced damage. They do deal reduced damage to armored units, but they do normal damage, so kinda good damage to the enemies without any shield or armor. So they just clear them all, no matter if it's the skeletons or it's the huge guys that are getting shot by the ballistas anyway, since ballistas are set to prioritize armored units and then with them biggest amount of health. So yeah, so even though wizards don't have shields, they are not the problem, because ballistas shoot at them anyways. So yeah, the plan is to get many ballistas and air units, air unit shooting towers, so ballistas don't focus on them, so ballistas can shoot the targets with the highest amount of armor, and then hidden spikes kill them all. And we can do all that setup in the first half of the map, and they are getting they should be getting smashed. But yeah, also I want to say something about other towers like catapults. Honestly, I played with catapults a lot, and since I saw that they got nerfed like 2 weeks ago or something. They are no longer as good of a unit, and they are not as reliable. So spikes always deal the same damage against all the enemies. And catapults, sometimes they have good shots, sometimes they have bad shots. So you can't predict that, and we want a reliable strategy and not a strategy that works well 3 times out of 10. So yeah, that's the main idea why I don't build the catapults and go for the hidden spikes instead. Also the towers that we are using, like ballistas and anti-air weapons, cost a lot of stone, and if we had to build again ballistas that use stone, it will be too much. So yeah, that's the main idea behind the strategy. Just get a lot of ballistas, they discover the map, move the ballistas to the enemy entrance, build hidden spikes behind them, and we should be Gucci. Also, a lot of times in the early game we were missing a lot of wood and stone, which was really nerve-wracking, but I underestimated how much resources we can get by just expanding and building beacons. By building beacons we were discovering so many treasures, so many chests around the map, that suddenly we had like 20 wood, 20 stone, and I look at the resources and we have 200 both of things, so that was really cool. Also, getting through all the wood and stone could be challenging, but with enough Tetris, I guess, we can manage it. We just have to wait until the resources deplete and just keep building further and further. And yeah, this runway is so close. I was like looking at it and I was like, yeah, they are fine, no problem, not big deal. Oh wait, I need to build a lot of more towers, holy. So that was a funny moment. But yeah, we did survive and build so many ballistas that they literally couldn't end. But yeah, ballistas would not be so powerful without the help of hidden spikes, because hidden spikes just killed all the mushrooms, which was insane. We like killed all the mushrooms with a single hidden spike. So they are so useful. And catapults would never be as reliable. Even though you can't even tell the catapult on what to shoot at. Because in theory they are capable of doing enormous damage. But you can't change mid-flight what they should focus on. I mean, you can select the enemy with the lowest of everything, because there is no select the enemy, attack the enemy with the lowest health, but there is attack the enemy with lost everything. So it kinda works, but then you have 10 catapults shooting at the same target. That is 5 HP from dying. So yeah. Also I see that those planks were stuck there for from the beginning of the universe. But oh well. We had such a good economy that it didn't even matter. So that was great. And not even close. I didn't panic at all. Surely. It was just a second night. What is there to be afraid of? Nothing. So yeah. We need to get the hidden spikes ASAP. But we had no wooden stakes. So we had to rush them. So change everything to wooden stakes. We need it. Also here is the obelisk of range. I mean, I don't know what it's called, but it gives range to the units, to the towers that are on it. But from what I've checked, the hidden spikes don't get the range upgrade, so that's really sad. You place the hidden spikes there and it doesn't do anything. And I just wanted to see the hidden spikes that shoot the enemies from the 3 tiles away or something. That would be so funny. But yeah, there are so many units. There are like 90% of the enemies here are the shrooms. And they are all being killed by a single hidden spikes, which is really crazy. And the best setup would be like 3 to 4 hidden spikes, depending on the placement that you have. With spots like here, even 2 could be enough, but we want to kill crabs too. I mean, 1 hidden spike in a good location would kill the mushrooms, but we want to see crabs too. I mean, to kill the crabs too. So yeah, just keep going forward, looking at the economy, what do we lack, and just build the ballistas, build the anti-air, and we are Gucci. So, seeing that I have a lot of wood and that I built the hidden spikes already, which each hidden spike costs 150 wood, so we don't need wood anyways. and both ballistas, building ballistas and building entire costs a lot of stone, so we got a couple more stone miners next to the base. And we are starting to build the setup of ballistas at the start and moving them from the end of the track to the start of the track, because ballistas shine at killing the enemies with armor, and they are decent against casual enemies. But hidden spikes shine against normal enemies, so we want to use the potential of all of our units. I mean towers. So yeah, with just the simple setup of 5 anti-air units here, I mean towers, 5 anti-air towers, 3 for hidden spikes and rest ballistas just to nibble at the enemies, just shoot their armor down, put them at low HP so the hidden spikes can finish them, and that's the main idea of the strategy. It's really easy and we managed to do it with like 4 upgrades or 3 upgrades, which is actually insane. I've seen people doing like 10 tries at the level 2 and we are doing it at the 4th try. It took 2 tries to get through the level 1 and we lost the first try of this mod. So yeah. Now, since we have enemy base already, we start to begin to look for ancient ruins. And here they go, easy peasy. So yeah, that is what I meant, that ballistas are not meant to shoot down enemies that are low HP at the end of the track. We want to use their full potential, and here where the tower was standing, it's already too late. We want hidden spikes to finish the tower already, not to start dealing with it. We want to get as much armor out of the enemies as we possibly can. So yeah, that's it. That's the setup. 5 to 6 anti-air units, anti-air towers, 3 to 4 hidden spikes, and rest ballistas, since we don't have better towers anyways. So I will remind you once again that it's really important for ballistas to have highest priority target against the most armor, and then secondary the most health. Because if we don't set the target to the most health, then they will just kill the enemies, kill one enemy, and then leave another enemy with higher HP. So not only hidden spikes can't deal damage to the enemies that are dead already, but they can't even kill the enemies that were left untouched. So if we set it to the highest armor and then highest health, then all the enemies should be low HP to get just finished by the hidden spikes. Also, the Tetris here looks amazing. We are really making use of the underground passages, and you really need to do it. You need to get comfortable with building the underground passages, since the world is randomly generated, and one side could have a lot of resources and the other side could have 0 resources, literally. So the faster you become comfortable with building things like that, the easier life you will have. So yeah. And here we got the second crystal. We just need one more and we can end the match. And here we got the third crystal. So we can already finish the game. But I just wanted to... I want to see how good of a setup we have. So now I can just skip forward and see how much can we hold on. Because this setup is so nice that I believe that even if some things would go kinda wrong, or I don't know, we still would have enough time. Like, wrong, I mean, if we wouldn't be able to find the ancient ruins, and if we were looking on the map for them, then I just wanted to see how much time more would I have with this setup. Also, the good advantage of this build is that like all your turrets are on the beginning of the track and almost nothing is at the end. And if you just manage your economy well, you will have many resources. And during the night, when the enemies come in waves like that, you can just easily sell the 2 to 6 towers from the start, just buy them at the end of the track, and it's so easy. It takes literally 4 seconds to do it. Just when you will rebuy them back, just remember to set the priority back to the highest armor and highest health. And the chest. Easy peasy. Also, we were holding the enemies just like that, even though we just saw that I had one acorn cannon at the start of at the end of the track, so at my base. So we sold it and we are now at 24 out of 25 turrets. So we weren't even using their full potential. Also here I saw the bats that came through, so I just ended the game. So yeah, GG. Our setup made it. I'm kinda surprised. Even though it was really spicy at the beginning, we managed to deal with that, and with upgrades that really were... It's not that we were grinding for it, and if you would grind for it, then it would be way easier, with more turrets, or with greater damage. Yeah, it was really nice. So yeah, we got plus 20 for the first victory. That was really cool. Look at the upgrades we had. Just the ballista upgrade. One single ballista upgrade. Bot and not upgraded hot hidden spikes and flying cannon. Yeah, it wasn't much. It's possible. But I've heard that the third level is way harder. So I don't know. We'll see. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.